I see that you brought some stuff.
I did. I brought some. I always. I mean, for those of you who you don't watch, or I try to always bring in. If Jared doesn't have coffee for our record, I try to find some coffee for us. Usually, I'm more of like a Red Hook because it's on my way. Today, I took a little bit different route here, and I stopped at 320 Coffee and Creamery. On Cass Avenue there. It's kind of hidden. I guess you could say it's on campus though. So I feel like it's definitely like a student population from Wayne State goes there. I had passed it before. Have you been?
Actually, funnily enough, I was out on Saturday covering the protest and I stopped by for a cookie and like a cold brew.
Nice. Okay.
So very, a lot of symbiosis there. Also, interestingly enough, there is another location in the Detroit Shipping Company.
Oh, that's
like a mile away.
That's
it's
the same one, isn't
It's the same one. It's 320 Coffee and Creamery.
Interesting, because they also do the things with like the ice cream, like the Sub-Zero, like the 320. The 320 is
It's
a
like a
reference to
negative-
how cold. Yeah, it's a reference to how cold the liquid nitrogen gets to do like the frozen ice cream. I wasn't even thinking frozen ice cream when I stopped there. I just saw that they had coffee, and they're very much a coffee shop. I wouldn't say like, oh, it's an ice cream shop that kind of does coffee. They do full. They could do. I got a red eye. You got a cold brew. Like they can make anything. So. Full service coffee shop, delightful. They were very friendly inside. Felt like a very neighborhood coffee shop. It definitely felt like student friendly. Like I felt like that was your vibe with students. And of course, it's right there, on Cass, just off of Warren. So
Yeah, on that same block, you've got what, Ema. You've got like a bunch of other things. A potato place, which is an absurd. I mean, there is anything that is a student focused restaurant, it is one where you can have a gigantic baked potato for cheap,
that is quite a concept.
So where have you been?
Yeah, so I for anyone who listened to last episode, we talked about I had been to the Four Vagabonds, which was the new cocktail bar, you might want to call it, in the Dearborn Inn Hotel. Dearborn Inn Hotel is something I have been very excited about for quite a while now. It is finally open. And so I had to satiate more of my appetite for the Dearborn Inn. And this past weekend, I checked out their farm-to-table restaurant, Clara's Table. So that's the full-service breakfast, lunch, and dinner restaurant in the Dearborn Inn. That's kind of their flagship restaurant, Clara being Henry Ford's wife. She was very much a gardener, very much someone who enjoyed nature, grew a lot of things. And so that's kind of the concept behind the farm-to-table space. It's beautiful inside. It's a big, big open space. It does have a bar. It has, like I said, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can get your favorites, anything from seafood to prime rib to steak to salads, sandwiches, kind of a little bit of everything. It's definitely still early. Like you go there, you definitely feel like, all right, the staff is still, kind of working things out a little bit, but they couldn't have been friendlier. Anything we didn't see that we wanted, they were able to accommodate. So go in there, understand that they're just kind of in that opening phase. I think the staff is still kind of getting trained, but they were super nice. The food was really well done. I know they brought in a chef from somewhere else. So I had a great meal, a great dinner. It could be a special occasion place if you're doing that. It could be a brunch place if you found yourself at Greenfield Village, Greenfield Village is opening this weekend, Jer.
I am so excited about that. I am a big history nerd, of course. So that's the kind of place where I can just go and vanish. Like I shut off my phone and literally detox in the past, if you will.
It's pretty cool. So for all those folks who may be kind of celebrating or looking forward to going to Greenfield Village this season, maybe think about Dearborn Inn. You can do it on the front end and have breakfast and then go to the village. You can have it on the back end and have dinner afterwards. So it's a great addition, and I will continue to be a frequent guest of this place.
What was the thing that you liked the most as far as the food goes?
Yeah, so they had a red snapper dish that I thought was done really well. I enjoy seafood when it's done well, and they did a really good job with the snapper and then some kind of local root vegetables and like a really, really light kind of sauce that I really, really enjoyed. Their cheese plate was very diverse. They had different cheeses from France and Spain and England, so that was pretty cool. Cocktail was quite choice. They do have a cocktail menu there separate from Vagabond, so that was also very good. So I really enjoyed it, and I'll be back.